well. It doesn't take place inside of a classroom, but it takes place on a rugby field. It is a team building activity where you will learn to work as a team. It also a nice occasion to know your future classmates that you will meet every single day for 3 years. And you also have to keep to consider that a design product is never the work of a single individual. So this is why we want you to understand that design is always like a design, a team work. So you have to collaborate to reach a final goal. The final goal for designers is not winning a rugby match, but it's presenting like a successful design product. We chose rugby because it is the perfect metaphor of design, and by doing this, you can learn how to work as a team. Um, Now I can show you that the enrollments for the next academic year starting in October are open. So you can apply for our 3 years courses. Before getting into detail about the 3 years courses that we offer here at Raffles, I want to tell you how to become Raffles students. So the first step, also through Global Education Services, you will ask for more information about Raffles. Then after, you can schedule like an individual info session to gather more information about a single course or more courses if you are still undecided on what to do after. You could do like a school tour in person if you have the chance to come to Milan when restrictions for international travel will be lifted, or also like a virtual school tour. After you got all the information that you need, the second step is the admission interview. It is an interview with the academic coordinator, well, where you will introduce yourself, you will tell who you are, where you come from, what did you study before, and also why you want to study design. We really care about motivated and passionate students about design. So showing motivation and passion are the most important things to have a successful admission interview. We have a limited number of students per class, usually is 20 on average. So this allows to work better with professionals more closely. We will know you we will call you by your name and surname, so you will never be a number for Raffles Milano. It is a very personalized experience. We can also adapt the study plan to your needs. If you, let's say, prefer to design jewelry instead of clothing, we can, propose more projects on that field. So by having a limited number of students per class, it really also allows to work better. So that's why we decided not to put an entrance test, but to put like a motivational interview with the academic coordinator. These interviews can also be done online from Monday to Friday. And the following day from the motivational interview, you will get the result via email. And after that, you can enroll to our 3 years courses. You don't necessarily have to have previous knowledge in these fields as we start teaching from the very basics of design. That's why in September we organized the Design Camp, which is a 48-hour foundation course that will give you all of the tools in order to start designing, drawing, and it's really an introduction to design. So for every single 3 years courses, you can see the different subjects that we teach during the design camp. So the design camp takes place in September and the academic year will start in October later this year. So we currently have for a few days the early bird discount, which is a special discount that we're reserved to students who apply before. So up until the end of this month, you can get a 50% early bird discount on the first year tuition fee. After it's going to be a 40% discount until the end of April, and then a 30% discount on the first year tuition fee until the end of June. So before you roll, the greater the discount that you're going to get. We are now diving into our beautiful 3 years courses. Design is the key. So we have design declined in 4 different subjects. We have fashion design, interior design, product design, and visual design. I will now share another video, like a presentation of our 3 years courses. So in this video, you're about to see some of the activities that we do here at Raffles, like the Raffles Club. And then there's gonna be like a short intro for each and every single one of the courses, like the laboratory and the spaces, the professional laboratories that you can use to build your own projects.
Open yourself. Be everything. Love everyone. Lose nothing. Don't be selective. Be protective. Decisive. Of ways, God's thoughts. Open your mind. Open your mind to this. Enjoy your summer. Open yourself to this. To love. To adventure. To the caring. To the open world. To move through you. Open your heart. Open your mind.
Okay, so we are starting with fashion design. Of course, there's no better place in the world to study fashion design than the fashion capital of the world, which is Milan. We host Fashion Week, so it is a very important event for the entire fashion industry. Every single course at Raffles Milano has a course leader, so a responsible teacher that will choose every other teacher in the course and professionals that you will meet during the 3 years course. So for fashion design, the course leader is Maria Canella. Every course leader is also available once a month during office hours to meet you and like if you have any questions or if you need suggestion on how to carry on a project, you can meet the course leader. Maria Canella is a fashion historian. She is also a curator of editorial series. She has a PhD in history of the European Society. She teaches history of fashion here at Raffles, and it is a very important subject to understand how trends evolved through time, how we arrived to the current fashion trends, and how trends could, evolve in the future. Maria Canella has enhanced the cultural heritage of important brands such as Missoni, Ferragamo, Fiorucci, so very important Italian fashion brands. We're now going to be looking at some of the teachers that teach in this course. So we have Hendrik Fokema, who is a very renowned fashion designer. He helps companies choosing the type of fabric to use in their clothes according to the mood board. So according to the basic idea of the project that is created every single time before doing a fashion collection. Then we have Piaggi and Citron, who are two fashion designers for Gianfranco Ferré. They will help you organize the fashion show at the end of the third academic year. So the main goal is to acquire all of the skills to build a complete fashion collection, both for women and men. You're not going to work only on clothing, but also on accessories, shoes, bags, belts, jewelry. So it is really a 360-degree course. So Piaget and Citron will help you to build the fashion show. It is the final projects in order to conclude, your education here at Raffles. The fashion show will not take place here inside of the school, but student will rent a location in order to do that, and also fashion designers from outside will participate to the fashion show. And you can see all the collections created from our students on Instagram. Then we have Nicola Volpini, who is a fashion designer creating jewelry for Cartier. So you can see that we work with top brands. The second course that we are going to talk about is interior design. It is a course that will teach you how to create spaces, how to choose colors, materials, furniture, the lighting, and also the acoustic of spaces. We don't only have to think about homes or apartments, because an interior designers can also work for events, public spaces, urban spaces, restaurants, shopping malls, lounges in airports, public transportation, so train station, trains, airplanes, like any environment that you can think of, has an interior designers who chose the furniture, the colors, the materials, and everything that's around you. We are not only creating spaces from scratch, but also improving existing spaces. Let's say in an office, I could change the furniture, the desks, the chairs in order to make the environment more comfortable. And this will also benefit the productivities of the employees. So you always have to find solutions for spaces. You're going to work with 3D modeling softwares in order to create renderings of spaces. And you're also going to create models before actually building spaces inside of the buildings. So the course leader for interior design is Carlo Forcolini. He's the scientific director of our institute. He has a 40-year experience in lighting design. He was one of the first Italian lighting designers. He worked actively with Artemide, which is a very important company for lighting design. He was also the former director of the Association for Industrial Design, and he has done exhibitions in the most important cities in the world, from Toronto to LA to Sydney, and many others. So you can see the complete bio of our teachers on our website. Then we have different teachers like Di Virgilio working for domestic spaces, so kitchens. And you're going to work with color and perception designers to understand how colors can communicate feelings. And this changes upon the cultural context. So if the space that I'm working with is located in another country or another cultural context, exams like anthropology, culture, and history will help me to build the perfect space. And here we can see some architects that work in this course. And interior design is a 3 year course that works closely with product design. A product designer is the professional that creates objects, industrial objects. It can be a pen, a chair, a table, a wardrobe, like pieces of furniture, the lighting, a cover for smartphones, sport equipment, pieces of cars. So every object that surrounds us during the day is drawn, designed 3D, and also created by product designers. We have a professional laboratory where you can work with wood, 3D printers to create prototypes. So from one side, we have product designers creating objects, and interior designers can choose to use products already available on the market. From another side, you can ask for a specific like a specific furniture or objects to insert into your space. So a product designer will create objects just for you. So some of the lectures and some of the teachers between these two courses are in common. The course leader of product design is Mark Sadlea. He won 4 Oscars for design. That is a very important prize called Compasso d'Oro, Golden Compass. And the entire faculty of Raffles Milano has 39 Compasso d'Oro, so Golden Compass, like the Oscar for industrial designers. Mark Sadlea has collection exposed in the MoMA Museum in New York and the Centre Pompidou in Paris. So a product designer studies materials, their properties, the durability of materials, sustainability. So we have to choose materials also taking account the environment and not to have like a bad impact on what surrounds us. So we have lamps, we have chairs, we have objects that we use every single day. Reducing moving parts is also a way that product designers use to reduce maintenance costs. And we are also looking for a solution like a cover for smartphones to make it more durable and also to use it in different environments. So the last course that we are going to talk about is visual design, a course that tackles visual arts, advertisement, marketing. In this course, you're going to learn how to use softwares to create logos for companies, fonts to use like in advertising campaigns, packaging, also exposing how to create exhibitions, so the lighting and how to put everything in a museum. It is really a course that will help you to work with visual arts, website, and apps on your smartphones. The course leader for visual design is Franco Achilli, who is also an architect. He has a 30-year experience in this field, and he has won 10 awards from the Art Directors Club in London, so the most prestigious prize that you can win for visual design. Franco Chili has taught in the most renowned university worldwide, especially in the United States of America. He's also the academic director here at Raffles Milano. So here we see Luca Barcellona, who will teach you how to build fonts, so characters to use and typefaces in your work. You're also going to work with visual and type designers to create websites or hub for your smartphones. We have Calduori, which is a digital artist who produced advertising campaigns for important companies. You're going to work also with Stefano Fabbri, who is an illustrator, and also with Luisa Milani. She's gonna teach you infographics, so transforming data in images, so to make the message more direct to the audience, more understandable from an audience. So this is everything regarding our 3 years courses. You can also ask for additional information in the chat that we have here. The last project that I want to talk to you about is called 72 Hours Nonstop in Raffles Milano. It is a project that involved our students, both from 3 years courses and master courses. They were mixed in different groups and they actually spent 72 hours here in our campus. So they were designing 24 hours day non-stop. We put beds in our campus so they could sleep in here. We also have showers in the campus, and they could eat and sleep for 72 hours here in our campus. The best projects were then approved and also financed from the City Hall of Milan, and then they were produced. So I will show you a video to let you understand how this project went. And this is the last video that we're going to be looking at today. So one of the projects that was born during 72 hours non-stop in Raffles Milano is called Milano Intorno, which was like a photo exhibition carried out by our students, which went in the outskirts of the city to take pictures that were exposed in the city center of Milan, in the Duomo, the cathedral, and the Sforza Castle. It was to bring part of the outskirts to the city center. So we all know that the city center is the most visited and photographed part of the city. So we wanted to give an idea of a united city from 1,000 different shades. And we hope to do projects like this in the future. So we also have some master courses. So maybe my colleague Gayane will give you like a few information about master courses. Of course, I'm available to answer all of your questions at the end of this presentation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gayane. I will be very quick just to introduce you the master courses that we have. Even though most probably the audience that we have today is for the bachelor courses, but for those who would be eventually interested either now or after the bachelor course, you could, these are the master courses that we offer. As you see in the screen, in the slide, fashion design and business, product and interior design. In the master courses case, the product and interior is immersed into one program. Visual design and communication, which basically covers the visual design, graphical part, and also advertising, and master in photography. For the master courses, the criteria are different, which means you need to have a background already, an experience, whether it comes from your academic background or you've done you have a different education which has nothing to do to the course that you're interested in, but you have somehow an experience as a hobby or as a passion. You have worked in it, so you can still apply and be eligible to our master courses. So if any of you is interested in the master courses, you can send a question and I can answer to your questions in more details. The promotions that we have for master courses are similar, actually the same as the bachelor. We have 50% early bird scholarship covering the 50% of the tuition fee, after which after 28th February, we will have also scholarship programs, which will be evaluated in two dates. The first one is April 30th, and then the second evaluation will be end of June for those who want to apply to the master course and the scholarship as well. So yeah, this is it for the master courses. As I said, I'm sure most of the audience today is interested in the bachelor courses. Thank you.
So after a bachelor course, this is what Raffles Milano has to offer for master courses. So you could complete your education path with a master's as well here at Raffles. Okay, so if you have any questions, we can answer in the chat here live. I thank you all for your attention and for this great opportunity for us to present all of our courses here at Raffles. I think your microphone is turned off.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Samuel, for this enlightening presentation. As you mentioned, now we are ready to open the question and answer session. I would like also to ask Gayane and Nayid to help with the questions. They can read the question from the box. And if anyone else would like to ask something, please, they can unmute themselves, open their camera, and they can do ask their question. Thank you. I can see here that we have a question from Eva Resti. She's asking what is needed by a student coming from a private high school to be accepted into your university.
Okay, so the basic requirement is a high school diploma or equivalent, so it can also be from a private institute. Students who wish to do the application at Raffles, after gathering all the information, you will submit the application form if you want to do the admission interview. And in the application form, you will find a list of attachments that you need to send us in order to schedule the interview. And so this can be downloaded from the website, or you will receive it through Global Education Services, and you will ask all of the information that you need for the application.
Yeah, thank you, Samuel. I was going to say that whoever is interested to apply to Raffles Milan, they can contact us, and we will be very happy to provide all the info they need and help them complete the application form.
Yeah, both for application and also for info session for students. Yeah.
Is there anybody else that would like to ask something? Okay, it seems, Samuel, that you cover everything, so there's no any questions. So if there's no question, I would like then to thank you very much for participating. I would also like, on behalf of Global Education Services, to express again our thanks to our speaker, Samuel Palmato, and Gayane and Anayi for taking the time to prepare and present to us. And a big thank to everyone that joined us today. We hope you found the webinar useful. And for any information for applying into the Raffles Milano, you can contact Global Educational Services.
Okay, thank you again for this opportunity, and we'll be waiting for students who are interested in our courses to give you more information.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.